All right. I think I'm getting this set up here. Good morning. Good morning. If anyone's watching, because I have two people here. I can't figure out how to get the camera flipped the other way. Let's see. Live chat. No. Hello, everybody. I can't see the screen to see if you're commenting on anything, but let me see if I can do it from my phone. See what's going on. Let's see. All right. Now I can do it. Yay. All right. Now I can do it. Yay. All right. Let me do this over here. Get a little bit better light. Okay, now I can read the comments on my phone. Perfect. All right, hello. YouTube Live, working out some kinks here. Just wanted to come in and say hello and see if anyone has questions, like a very informal Q&A. Right now, I am getting ready to make pizza. I got my dough out and ready. The family and I are going to do some pizza today. I'm just going to do a traditional pizza. And I'm on pesto and sausage. It's going to be a good one. Okay. Hello, Eric. So you guys, I got a car yesterday. I didn't drive it home because the title is not in hand yet. But on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be going back to get my brand new car. New for me. It's actually a used car, but 2012. And I'm not going to say what kind of car it is. I want you to see for yourself. I will give you a hint that it is a hatchback. And besides that, it has 3 doors. So it's a very unique car with 3 doors. I know. So if you can comment what you think it is, I don't know, maybe you get a prize or something. Something like that. I did. Yes, Eric, I finally got one. Yeah, I seriously, picking out a pair of shoes for me is very difficult. And it's funny, like, you know, the common thing where you and your spouse are trying to pick something to eat that night, to where to go out to eat. Brian and I can never figure it out because we can never really pull the trigger on one place. So making up my mind about where to go for a car, what kind of car, is difficult. Very difficult. This is where a coin flip serves wonders. My sister has made so many life decisions off of a coin flip, which may not be a good idea, but for things like this where you need a decision made, coin flip may just get you there. And I'm wearing a Patriots hat today, not really because I am a Patriots fan, but one, because my hair is a mess and I really need to get a haircut. And number 2 is Brian watches the Patriots. He loves the Patriots. And so I'm supporting his team. They're not really doing that good this year, probably because Tom Brady flew the coop. And he's doing all right with the Buccaneers. But Cam Newton, man, not looking so hot this year. Not looking so hot. So I'm actually an Eagles fan because born and raised in Pennsylvania. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. And Yeah, they play against the Giants today at 1:00. All right. Make sure I can see comments here. I thought I could. I could see Eric's. Here we go. Let me make sure I'm good over here. Nice. Good. Let's go walk outside and see what's going on. Today, one of our donkeys is actually supposed to be put down, euthanized. She's had a lame leg for some time now, and it looks like an infection is setting in, and it's just not good. So mentally been preparing for that with my mom and the rest of the donkeys. So apparently when this happens, you're supposed to, after you've euthanized the animal, because donkeys are very attached animals, you're supposed to leave the body in the pasture for them to mourn for some time, so that they don't get really stressed out about the loss of their good friend. So that's at noon today. The vet's going to come and do that. So kind of a grim, dull, gray day here at the farm. Okay. So I see I have 3 people watching right now, and I can't tell who, but I definitely know some names of people and some commenters who are very involved, and I really appreciate all the love that you've given my channel, and I'm trying to grow and trying to be more involved. This is kind of a way to connect with you guys, and just please ask any questions about anything. I'm an open book, and so I hope more people kind of join here and we can have a good discussion. So I don't know where everyone's at, but it is. I'm in central Pennsylvania right now, and it's been pretty awesome. There's been really no winter. Right now, I'm standing outside. It's a little chilly. I'm in a long sleeve shirt, and that's it. And it's quite nice. It was in the 70s last week, and absolutely loved it. So here's the thing: I like snowboarding, but I really don't like the snow. That's plus I don't like driving in it. And the car I got, I don't think is going to be very good in the snow. We'll see. All right, Eric, I think you did an awesome job with reviews of the medical-related LGBT articles. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Denmark, awesome. Never been. I'm sure it's quite beautiful there. Not sure. I'm not even sure what time it is there, whether it's night or day. But thank you for tuning in regardless. Yeah, I want to be doing more LGBT articles, reviews, and I've actually contacted and am working with a physician assistant who works in colorectal health. So him and I are going to be working on a published article, which is sort of a big task to take while in PA school. And I'm excited. I'm really excited because I have writing experience, and I think it'll go a long way in sharing with other providers what sort of unique health issues that LGBTQ people face, that they could use more training on. So it'll be a continuing medical education article. Basically, providers of whether you're a nurse, a physician, a nurse practitioner, a PA, you need X amount of continuing medical education credits. So this article would go forth to serve as a continuing medical education option for providers. So, and it'll be about everything about gay men's primary care health. So super important. I think that we need more training on that front. No matter where you practice medicine, you are going to see LGBTQ populations. So it's good to have. 5 p.m. in Denmark. Yes. Yay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Eric. Love it. Absolutely love it. So, yeah. So our goal is to come out with that article, and that's all research. And we're going to be doing it by sexually transmitted infection, and then by mental health, and then kind of sprinkling just some other topics within there for screenings, and just sort of population and cultural based things that you need to keep in mind when you're managing LGBTQ patients. Yeah, so the goal is with 3 months to get that out for our first round of revisions for publication, and we'll go from there. And I hope to have this physician assistant on the YouTube page as well, just doing something. I don't know exactly what topic yet, but let's go on a little journey. Let's walk out to the farm. I'll tell you, whenever you are stressed out or just need a little break, you come out here to the donkeys. It's just a fun time. I will show you what it looks like right now. Got the chickens. I will say fresh eggs are better than anything you get in the store. This is a fact. That's the one that's unfortunately her days are numbered. And then the other two over here. So these are my mom's absolute love and joy. Besides me. At least I hope so. And yeah, just live here on a little farm. This is actually originally my grandparents' place. So my mom actually grew up here. And then I moved back here to start PA school, which is really quite nice. I enjoy living with my family again. It's been really, really just a blessing to come back here, practice medicine, and live with the fam. Absolutely love it. All right. And now it's getting a wee bit chilly out here. I'm gonna have to move back inside. I wonder if Brian's watching. Brian said he's gonna watch this. He's like, yeah, I'll watch you live. See what's happening. Well, I don't know. Something's obviously wrong with your nervous system or something. And there's my mama. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Donkeys, chickens, what other kind of animals? We used to have goats. Got rid of them because they were a hassle and they kept escaping because apparently goats can jump fairly well. Goats, chickens, that's it right now. Just the goats just the donkeys and the chickens. And that was it. We used to have ducks. We used to have goats. We used to have a horse, but the horse was, again, a handful. And yeah. Hello to Brian. Hi. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Brian. So what's happening right now is school is going back to fully remote learning as of November 20th. At that time, I'm going to be driving up to Rhode Island to stay with Brian until like middle of January, actually. So I will be up in New England from like November 20th-ish to middle of January, which will be nice because then I also have a break from school from like December 24th, 23rd until middle of January, which is great. So got a little vacation time. Hello. I'm on YouTube Live right now. You want to say hi? No? Okay. That's fine. It's a rough day for her. Anyway, what else we got here? Let's see if anyone else tuned in. A big high five to Eric. Atta boy. Love it. Thanks for all the questions. Now I'm getting hungry for pizza. Really hungry for pizza. Piggy. Oh, the other purpose of that I wanted to come on live for too is, if you noticed, I didn't post a video yesterday. And that's because I'm going to be dialing back the whole daily posting thing. I have enjoyed the challenge of posting every single day, and I've done it for just about 6 weeks straight. And honestly, it's getting to be a lot. And it gets to the point where I think that my quality of the videos are suffering because I'm just sort of scrambling to come up with some sort of random idea to throw up. And that's not what I want. I want my content to be more thoughtful and insightful and geared towards LGBTQ health, wellness, medical things, topics that really apply to our community. So I'm going to be dialing back. I'm not going to be posting daily anymore. And really, again, it kind of got to the point where I was like not looking forward to creating a video. And that's what I want to do, is really look forward to creating something that I'm very proud of. And some of the videos I've been doing lately have just been so absent-minded and not really the most engaging. So I hope that that's, and I'd love ideas for content, but I hope that that's cool with everyone that's, kind of follows me on a daily journey. I hope to put a little more work into my videos if I'm not posting as frequently. I don't know, once a week, twice a week. We'll see, Again, and it's with the car and with school and everything. It has been a lot, There's been a lot to try and toss in a video on top of all of that. Now I can't get this to start going here. Here we go. Yeah, I agree, Eric. It's probably, so I think West Coast, they're probably 4 hours behind. And I know there's several followers on the West Coast. So 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Yeah. It's a little early for them. A little early. I'm an early bird though, honestly. So, okay, good idea. All the videos I referred to are good examples of that, and they work as good points. Yeah, totally. I want to be doing more of that stuff rather than like vlog style things. And I get it. It's you may enjoy watching the vlog style things and getting a little point or two out of those, but I really enjoy more focused content and things that I have fun making, because I have fun sort of educating, And another thing I want to do is I really want to try to find more creative content areas where I can involve more of the communities within the LGBTQ world. I feel like a lot of my things have been sort of geared for receptive anal intercourse and really just gay men in general. So I wanted to include our lesbian friends, bisexual friends, transgender friends, all sorts of gender and sexual minorities that I can include in educating, which would be great. That's what I want to do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I used to do TikTok for a hot second too. I used to have fun with that. Not anymore though. I have found that TikTok is such a time suck for me. I really, there's no way for me to just watch, 2 or 3 TikToks. You end up sitting on that app forever. And I don't think that that's good for mental health, and really, like, geez, it takes a toll. You don't even realize it, and an hour passes by and you're still scrolling. It's that endless feed that gets you. There's some really good ones on there though that I enjoy watching and I think I get value from, but it's the other ones, the pointless cat videos and just random dances that you still end up watching, and it just takes up time. It just takes up so much time. Yeah, my coffee going. Not that I don't, probably don't need it because I'm talking a mile a minute. But NFL Sunday, baby. So excited for it. This is like my day to relax. Usually it's Brian and I, we chill on the couch, make some delicious sort of snacky food and relax. But Brian is no aquí. He's not here. But we're making the most of it. Like I said, so next weekend I'll be driving in my new car up to Rhode Island to be with him, and I'm excited, very excited. And that'll be the first real test for this new car. First real 6-hour drive. Oh, that's the other thing. I got manual transmission. I haven't driven a manual transmission car. So my very first car was a GMC Sonoma. It was a tiny little truck, and that was manual transmission. I drove it for about 5 months, maybe 5 months, and the alternator went bad. So we took it to the mechanic, and this freak accident happened where my mechanic is located right near a little stream. Just happened that weekend, the stream flooded, came up and flooded, completely totaled my truck, completely totaled it. So I got insurance money for that vehicle, and then my parents were actually looking to sell their Corolla, the Toyota Corolla, and the insurance money from the truck, essentially I paid for the Corolla. So that was great. And I've been driving that for 10 years, a little less than 10 years. And that's been automatic. So now when I have this new car, you got to comment, see what, so 3 doors, including the hatchback. It's 3 doors. That is such a huge hint. If you comment, Eric, since you're like the only one watching, if you can comment what car that is, be very impressed. There is, I have to get comfortable again with driving manual transmission. So, especially on a long trip, Brian's like, you're gonna hate it, especially when you're driving in the city, and it's always you gotta mess with the stick shift and all that. And I think it'll be fun. Sometimes driving can get boring, to be honest, and I think it'll be more engaging and just more of an experience to drive. I did not get a Toyota. Nope, not a Toyota. Nope. Although that would, yes, Hyundai, go on. It's a really good Hyundai. It looks very sporty, good on gas. So I had narrowed it down to Hyundai, Toyota, Subaru, and Volkswagen were the 4 I was looking at. But Hyundai is what I went with. An i20. Nope. I'll say the interior of this car is really nice. It looks sporty. Ooh, very, very excited. I will debut that as soon as I get it. It's going up on YouTube. I promise you. Interior is a black and red leather, and ooh, it looks very sharp. Very sharp. So Hyundai no, it is a Hyundai though. And I test drove several Priuses because I felt like, there's this gay standard that I have to live up to. At least I got to try them. I got to try to drive these Priuses. And I just didn't like it. I just wasn't a fan. Haha. See, Eric, I'm keeping you honest there. You can't look it up. It's you'll see. You'll see. For anyone who does drive a Prius, no hate. I love it because you're getting like maybe 50 miles a gallon, depending on how you're driving it. But I just couldn't. I don't know. It was just an awkward on the inside and not so fun. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Well, we've been streaming for almost a half an hour now. And my buddy Eric, you're the guy. This is it. This is perfect. I'm glad you could tune in. And I'll say, so I started what was it? 6 weeks ago. I started this challenge for myself of the 10 weeks to 10,000 followers. And I tried to post a video every day, and the goal was 10 weeks. And I conked out. I do not want to do an everyday video from here on out. I want to put more work into whatever I'm posting. So I'm not going to be doing that daily video anymore. And since I've started that and posting daily videos, my channel has grown, which I'm very, very pleased about. And I don't ever want to be in your face about follow me, watch my stuff. I just want you to naturally want to tune in and see my stuff. So I'm not the kind of creator that's going to say, go subscribe, like, and hit that bell, which I know it's very common. I personally don't like it when people do that. And so I just want to give you guys whatever you're looking for in terms of content and value in your life. Because I don't think that there are many creators out there trying to raise this awareness about LGBTQ specific health. And that's my jam. That's my jam. Weird facts about me. I tend to randomly dance or just break out into song just because. Why not? I remember one time I was with a child, like a younger patient, and let me see if I can, let's bring this down a little bit. And anytime you break out into the floss, instant smiles. Instant smiles. That's what it's all about. You know? Yeah, Eric, totally. I totally agree. It's not about the numbers. And I'm actually one that I think it'd be kind of a cool idea if YouTube or, just general, all right, so here's a question. If platforms had the option to hide the amount of likes, comments, subscribers, do you think people would still do it? Do you think people would still want to put stuff out there for the world? I think this is a very interesting concept because we're all about the numbers, and look at how many, teenagers are going through depression and just not enjoying themselves as a result of not having those likes, comments, subscribers, right? And that's never been my goal. I just want to add value, like I said, into whatever I'm doing. Trying to look back at my videos and seeing what we can do here. So videos that I have enjoyed making is 3 Signs You Had Bad Gay Sex. I really love doing that one because it was not only a little comical, a little educational, and that's it. It's combining that sort of comedy and education and making it entertaining, And then, so the next one after that was Long Distance Relationships. My Man Is Coming. That one was fun to make, but I don't feel like I was really hitting my stride, hitting my target with what I want to do with this channel. I want it to be more health, fitness, wellness. And I wonder, I'm just trying to decide if I want to do like recipe style stuff too. If I want to do stuff like that, or fitness, or just stick sort of with my lane of medical stuff, I don't know. Plus, I am a student after all, so I am no expert, but I want to be, that's the goal. That's the goal, is just to be a go-to source for anything LGBTQ health. And I'll just fall everywhere. Trying to think of some stuff to talk about. I thought I'd get a little more Q&A style things here. But I will say right now, some stuff that I'm watching, I think that'd be cool, is The Great British Baking Show. If anyone has ever seen that. It's just awesome. The hosts are awesome. I think Paul Hollywood is a very, very handsome man. Paul Hollywood, you're looking good. Brian knows that too. I think Brian knows that he's one of my hall passes. Paul Hollywood. Anyways, it's just a great show. Who else? What else am I? Oh, The Mandalorian. If you haven't seen it, I just finished episode 3 yesterday of the second season. Very good. So I'm up to date on that. And what else? Honestly, that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Oh, I just heard that the Stranger Things started filming again, and I'm very excited for what is that, season 3 or season 4 that's going to be coming out. That's a good one. Oh, and this really upsets me, and just I didn't get a chance to make a video or comment, but that Alex Trebek passed away. Brian and I love watching Jeopardy together, and he'll say that he usually wins when we play. I'll say that I usually win, so we'll just call it even. We'll just call it square. But I'm just very sad that he passed away because Trebek was just such an amazing person, such a great guy. Those are big shoes to fill. Whoever's going to come in, good luck. All right, Q&A. Here we go. What made you choose a medical profession? Good question. I'll say in undergrad, I kind of always knew I wanted to do medical something because I liked science. I liked health, wellness kind of stuff. And then what made me choose physician assistant is that I was I had a shoulder injury for baseball, and a physician assistant took care of me. And him and I were talking about the schooling that he went through, everything that had happened in his life that led him to go to PA school. And I just thought, this is awesome. This guy has so much autonomy. He can do so much. He's the man, you know? And he was doing the things that I would want to do with people. So I knew I wanted this interaction of people and medicine, sort of science-y type stuff, and that's what led me into a healthcare profession. There's also an experience with my life is that my father passed away when I was very young, and I was probably, I want to say 13-ish, and my mom told me the story about, when they figured out it was cancer. He had this lump in his neck, and the providers didn't really think it was cancerous. I don't know. There was some sort of delay in diagnosis, and putting myself in the shoes of the provider now, I don't want to miss things like that. And I want to be there for people when they are at their worst. I want to be there at a time when things don't look so good, or you really need someone to help you through a situation. And that if I could be that person for my mom or for my family back when my dad was, struggling with cancer, that would mean the world to me, to be there for someone. So that's another reason, like healthcare specifically. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to get into clinical practice once more and kind of get out of the classroom. Every day in the classroom can get very monotonous, and you kind of forget why you began this journey, and you sort of tend to find some frustrations in the daily life of studying medicine when you really want to be out and working clinically. And so I have been doing shadowing in the emergency department lately, and that has been awesome. Just to be able to tie these things that we're learning in the book back to real human beings means the world. It reminds you why you began this journey through medical education. And sometimes it can be hard to see, what's the expression? To see the forest through the trees. In other words, to stay focused and continue and know that you're going to be taking care of people in a very vulnerable position. So very excited, very excited. I will be graduating in May of 2021. And then, I don't know, I like emergency medicine as far as a specialty. I like emergency medicine. I like the idea of primary care, especially for LGBTQ patients. I think that would be awesome to work in that type of area of medicine. But I have two I have two sort of conflicting viewpoints about that. Having a LGBTQ only clinic and then also working in like a primary care office or in an emergency department setting where anyone can come in, right? In the clinic that is geared for LGBTQ health, obviously you're going to see more LGBTQ plus patients. But here's the thing, like the providers that are working there are also going to be very highly trained at taking care of those types of people. Whereas if I'm working with someone or in an office care setting or in an emergency department, I'll be able to share the skills with people who may not know very much about our community or may need to just brush up. So I feel like I could do more in this realm, but I would also just really love working in that population exclusively. So we'll see. I still have plenty of time left. Plenty of time. Okay, I can relate to that also. Yeah, has a unique intrinsic value. Yes. You feel like your work is purposeful. Definitely. It's just, and that's the thing. I want to wake up and look forward to going into work every day. I want to be very proud of what I do. Feel like I'm making a difference and see that I'm making a difference. I think that's a big one. Yeah. So thank you for that, Eric. That's absolutely right. And Eric, I think I can't look, but I know one of my followers is a cardiologist. I think it might be you. I'm not sure. So thanks for all you do, and I'm sure that if that is you, you do. Thank you. Ooh. See, I was just commenting about these. Fresh eggs are better than anything.
Yeah, these are brand new from brand new babies. These are the baby's first eggs.
Oh, the baby's first eggs.
Yes. So I'm anxious to see them. So tomorrow morning you have to eat 3 little eggs.
I will.
Okay.
And so if I turn into like the Spider-Man of chicken, like
yeah,
the baby's first eggs, they're probably like superpower.
They probably are. Yes.
That's pretty
Kryptonite. Cool. No, kryptonite's bad, right?
Kryptonite's bad.
Oh, okay.
Kryptonite's bad. Pizza. Are we gonna do? Did you get spinach?
No.
Okay, so
What do you do?
I can go get spinach. I can go get spinach. Is Michelle coming over?
Yes, she's calling, and are you on the internet or something?
I am live right now. Yeah.
Okay, talking about you know how restless leg.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten it?
Have I?
Do you know what it's like?
I just think I get it from drinking too much coffee. I don't have true restless leg. No.
It's not that your legs go like this. Okay,
Yeah.
It's what it is when you're laying in bed and your legs, your whole body hurts. Not hurts, but it goes.
It feels like it needs to move.
You have to release some energy somehow. You have to, and if you just move your legs, that doesn't work as good as just going.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah.
And apparently, she said she had to take Jordan home last night because she was scaring him.
Oh my goodness.
And he's scared anyway from my words at night. So she took him home, and she said all night long then she took a bunch of stuff and she couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And then she fell asleep on the toilet, and the tub ran over for 2 hours. She has water coming through the ceiling.
You heard it here first.
And I said, you have to be careful because if it goes into an electric
that's not
thing,
good.
that's bad. I said, if you can't sleep, you need to get up and walk.
Yeah, it sounds
clean, cook, do something. You don't take pills to fall asleep.
No, when you can't fall asleep, they say like you should get up and do something.
Anyway, yes.
Get up and
even
do
if you miss a
something
whole
and then
night's sleep,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. The next night you'll be tired.
And come back, yeah.
So
you can't make up for sleep. If
Right.
you lose sleep, you just lose it.
That's right.
You know
It's
what I
gone.
mean? It's gone.
Can't come back.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Restless leg.
there's your eggs.
Thank
I think
you.
they're called pellets or something like that.
Yeah. Pullets.
Pullets.
Pullets. Where were we? Not on restless leg. Yes, Eric. I love that. Yes, that is you. Perfect. Yeah. I'm not sure what the healthcare landscape is like over in Denmark. Be interested in learning about that. I obviously coverage, health insurance is very different in the United States as it is in other countries. We have talked a little bit about, as a class, the healthcare policies and landscapes, where as they differ in different areas of the world. Like the United Kingdom has the National Health Service (NHS), where essentially everything is covered. You don't have to worry about going to the doctor's office and something not being covered and going into bankruptcy because of medical bills, which is a almost exclusively American issue. And whether or not that our health care, policies actually yields good outcomes, which really doesn't, and I think that's a whole nother topic, I guess, that we'll get into some other time. But I think that we could use definitely some reformation here in the United States as it pertains to preventative care, which I think the NHS does a very good job at, preventative medicine, really having that primary care doctor, physician, PA, physician associates, working as the gatekeepers, which is a very pivotal role in medicine. So everything is covered here too. Private options, great. Yeah, I wish that United States had something resembling that Denmark system, that NHS system, where you could do that. Because right now I feel like there's just there's too many people getting a piece of the pie, basically. Health insurance companies are making absurd amounts of money, and the fact that you can charge X amount for a CAT scan in central Pennsylvania and X amount for a way different amount for a CAT scan elsewhere, I mean, that's just crazy. We need to standardize things here. And the other thing is that these administrative costs of hassling prices between health insurance company and the providers, back and forth, like that costs a lot of money. And if we could just get rid of the administrative costs between these transactions, that would save a lot of money. Something like 16% of the GDP in the United States is spent for healthcare costs, which is insane compared to other countries. So we need to get it together. I like that people have coverage, because then you would think that people are going to more likely see a provider when something goes wrong, and it prevents this cascade of poor outcomes down the line, right? And that's it. That's totally it. Yes, the gatekeeper role is essential, but it's endangered because everyone expects to be seen by a specialist. Yeah. I think that's one thing in the United States that we are good at, is specialists. I am aware that in the NHS you may wait weeks and weeks and weeks to see a specialist, whereas in the United States you can get in much quicker. And on a really side tangent is that medical school and PA school and everything, it's getting, the education costs for it are so high. So it's almost forcing providers to go into these subspecialties to get more money and salary to offset the amount that they pay to get this education. So it's a really fundamental problem where there's a cost for education, there's this increased value of subspecialty, and is the value of subspecialty true? Like, is that value real? Or do we need to be putting more value in preventative medicine, which I fully 100% am behind? I really think preventative medicine is the way. I digress. Yeah. Everyone does expect to see a specialist. I think that comes down to, we also need to educate providers on proper communication with their patients. We do get a good amount of training on how to talk to patients, and that's part of the prerequisites of getting into PA school. Is you need to have a certain amount of patient care hours to demonstrate that you are comfortable speaking with people, and know how to approach a conversation. But I think we still need to keep revisiting those communication skills, cultural awareness skills, as we move forward in education, because they're so valuable, and they can, you can manage a patient the same way pharmacologically and just sort of disposition wise. But that person who has increased communication with their provider is going to have increased satisfaction. They're going to feel like their outcomes were so much better than those who really were treated with lack of a humanistic approach. So we need to continue training in that sense. And that's one thing that I am really focused on, is being able to read nonverbal cues of the patient, understand what they're saying and how they're saying it really, really holds a lot of value. So, okay. I think that has been a lovely, lovely live stream. We'll see if we can do this again. I may wait to have some more followers so I get a little bit more of an engaging Q&A. I want to thank you to Eric for dropping in all these comments. Absolutely love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're watching this back and you're just seeing how this went, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it, Eric. This was a good one, and I'm gonna finish my coffee. I do have to do some grocery shopping, and hopefully my sister's okay with her restless leg syndrome. I guess we're gonna go and figure that out. I need to read about that too. Okay. That's it, and I hope you liked it, and guess what? I hope to see you in the next one.